welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Von Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the locker room with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin. Right here on 97.3 ESPN. Man, these weeks are flying by. Good morning, Mike Carlin.
Good to be back.
Little inclement weather out there. Hey, by the way, the weather hasn't been that great this summer, has it? I mean,
Last week. I mean, forget this
we
week, but
haven't
the
had
week
any
before.
extended days of like bright sunshine and hot, real hot.
Yeah,
And
I
every
guess
other
real hot.
day, then you get rain.
But we did go about 7-8 days with no rain.
All right. Well, it seems to me like this is not the driest
this
of
is-
summers so far, but I'll take it because summer, to me, any time in summer is great. And boy, I'll tell you what, when summer's in full swing is when you cover the Beach Patrol races. And
We're there.
We're going to have a comprehensive report. The Beach Patrol. I was in Longport last night. Of course, if you're looking we're streaming live on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. I have my official Longport shirt on. Longport Beach Patrol.
That got you on the beach?
Yeah, Dan Adams gave it to me.
There you go.
And we have a comprehensive report. The races are in full swing, and right now, Mike, when you start covering these, it's every Friday, and then the summer. I mean, it just goes flying by, like Frank Sinatra, go flying by. But I'll tell you what, Mike Carlin, how about in the world of sports with everything that's going on? Our Philadelphia Phillies are relevant. The Sixers ink Harden for $15 million less than what he could have gotten, right?
Yeah, if you want to look at it.
Well,
that
I
way.
mean, think about it, right?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Hold on. No, don't let him walk away with that, Bill.
Yeah.
How else would you look
because
at it?
I have another way of looking at
Well,
it.
let me hear the way. Well, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
We'll start off.
But remember, we were talking with Josh and I like a month ago when
Right.
this Tucker starting all
Right.
this rumors, and there were two guys. It was Gordon or Tucker. And
Right.
Josh goes, I want Tucker.
Right,
And I
that's
said,
right.
I want Tucker too.
Okay.
We got
We got Tucker. All right. So the Sixers are moving. The Philadelphia Flyers making some big moves in the offseason. One bringing a controversial defenseman, Tony DeAngelo, in.
What
but
did you call him? Trader Chuck?
Trader Chuck is what we were calling him a couple years ago. And Josh, remember we had General Manager Chuck Fletcher on the program, and when we hung up, we're like, he's doing things. We were really impressed with all the guys that he
Mike.
brought in.
The best part was Billy asked Chuck Fletcher, Chuck, do you mind that I call you Trader Chuck? And Fletcher just laughs. He's like, Billy, you can call me whatever you want. He's just like, whatever.
But no, wait. Now, all the people that he brought in obviously didn't translate into wins. Matter of fact, they went the other way.
Well, half them were injured.
Well, that's what I was going to say, Josh. I think the Flyers are listening to my show, Josh. Look, you know why? What is my mantra? What do I say, Josh? What have I been saying since the day you and I have started work together?
I know it.
Do you know it?
Yeah. But the little guy and the big guy.
Big guys beat up on little guys.
Beat up on little guys. Well, if you look at the Flyers draft board, they got nothing but big guys. They got the guy I wanted, Cutter Gaither.
So is he going to be one of those guys that we always talk about that we hate him unless he's on our team, and now we love him?
Well, Josh made a good point before the show came on. When was the last time we had a villain? Tony DeAngelo could be that guy, right?
Listen, I don't know if you got to see it, but the ESPN latest documentary, it was about the rivalry between the Red Wings and the Avalanche.
Yeah.
And
they were nasty games.
But back then, every team had villains. You know, you had Lemieux on the Avs, you had McCarthy on the Red Wings. Like, there were dudes out there that it wasn't, Mike, to use the basketball analogy. You weren't afraid that they were going to drop 30 points on you like a Michael Jordan would.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, I got to deal with this guy tonight.
You knew you had your work cut out for you.
Like, and I know it's not an apples to apples thing, but people couldn't stand Dennis Rodman in the 90s, right? Like, nobody liked Dennis unless he was on your team.
They couldn't stand Bill Lampier either.
Bill Lampier, that's
how
more
about
80s.
Ben Hockey Barnaby?
Well, Barnaby's a great name as well. But the point is that there was a time that every hockey team had a guy that, like, when you saw that team on the schedule, and Bill, you know this, as a Flyers fan, you're like, oh, we got to deal with this guy. We got to deal with Barnaby. We got to deal with Samuelson. The Flyers now have one of those guys.
Right. And here's you just look at their draft picks, just their draft picks, who I don't think they're going to make an immediate impact. But the fact is, now we got guys in the system that are 6'3", 6 foot even, 6'4", 6'4", 207 pounds. The future looks bright because
it's guys that are going to go into the corner and get the puck.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what
what Josh is saying is true. You're going to go and say, we're going against a pretty big, formidable team.
Well, size isn't everything. You got the guys that will be able to skate too.
They will. I like it. Look, I'd rather go with a bigger guy than a little guy.
Me too.
I mean, unless the guy's like Theo Fleury or like, even Johnny Gaudreau. I mean, Johnny Gaudreau is not by any stretch of the imagination a big kid. I've stood next to him.
Yeah, but if he's on your team, you're happy.
Well, you're happy. But, look at Travis Konecny. When they first got Konecny, I was happy. I was excited. He was a crafty player. I watched a lot of his film from when he was in the junior, in the minors, juniors, and guy was crafty. Gets to the NHL. We had Barry Melrose.
You and Pete had Barry Melrose on a month ago.
He should be a 40-goal scorer.
Barry brought up a great point. The Flyers have guys who should have been playing better. They have guys like Konecny, like Provorov, who their potential is for way more than what they're doing. And I think that's why the people are asking the question, is that part of the reason why Tortorella is here, Bill?
Yeah.
Is John Tortorella here because, as John Tortorella said himself, I want to bring out the best of these guys. Look what Cam Atkinson said. He said, Tortorella pushed me to greatness.
And Fletcher is putting the ingredients together. I like what he's doing. Even though we didn't get results last year, all but because of the injuries, I like it. And now how about this, Carlin? How about the Phillies last night? How about Zach Wheeler?
How about that rain delay?
We're out of
I don't
June.
care about that
We're out
rain
of
delay. I
June.
watched that whole game, man.
We're out of June, and now we're rolling into July.
I mean, this
we're
team
rolling
has
so
won
good.
8 of their last 10 series.
I'm just proud of you, Bill, that you stayed up for the game.
I did.
I watched
I actually
the whole
felt,
game.
you know what? I missed Baum's second home run. But that
was a blast.
I know,
Blast
but
to left.
I woke up right after it. I kind of dozed off, and I'm like, damn.
You know what's great when you see a home run? Like his first one was dead center. But if you watch, forget the ball. The camera was always watching the ball.
Right.
If you watch the outfielder,
He
only took about 3 steps, and it was like, I don't need to run no more.
Right.
Like he's looking at it's not going to the warning track. This is gone.
But the most impressive thing, how about Zach Wheeler, 8-1,
Yeah.
with a 1.53 ERA in his last 13 starts.
Did you catch who they compared him to last night in the stat?
No.
Steve Carlton.
Steve Carlton.
I
Catch
saw that stat.
That's
I should have taken a picture
Man.
of that.
yeah.
But
I caught my
that
eye.
was pretty, like back-to-back.
Oh, it's like 27 now innings or something that he's gone.
Zach
it's crazy.
Wheeler is now 8-4 with I think a 2.46 ERA.
And I think it gets back to something that, Bill, when you've had Brad Quast on here, he's mentioned this about the fact that he felt that spring training starting so late and the season starting late hurt all of these guys in their preparations for the season. So maybe the reason why guys like Schwarber and Wheeler took time to come around and be themselves is because of that.
Yeah,
That's why I like June. That's why I said, let's see what happens in June.
Carlin, you were pretty right. You said 17
Now,
and 8 or something.
Since Harper's gone down, we're 8-4.
We're 8-4 since Harper's gone down.
Want to hear the best part?
Yeah.
12 games, we've scored 65 runs. We're averaging over 5 runs.
And that's what this offense was built to do.
And that's without
But
Harper.
now we're getting, how about the bullpen? Since like the beginning of June, their combined ERAs
what's his name? Domage. He's a
Sir Anthony
Dominguez.
He's now for his last perfect for his third. He's got 3 saves in the last 4 games.
Yeah.
I mean, every game now he's doing good.
So we got a lot to talk about today. In the summer too, I have a routine. I leave the house. I stop by Blitz's.
Oh, we know about your routine, Bill.
I'm a guy of habit, right? Creature of habit.
Yes,
you have
you
a
are.
routine, Carlin. You have a routine, Carlin?
Not really.
No, you don't do a routine. I do the same thing. I stop by my Blitz's Market, get my stuff, say hi to
What's
David
your stuff?
Jones.
What is your stuff?
I get
Like a breakfast sandwich?
Yeah, no. I'm doing these protein bars. And
Good for you.
But I broke my diet. But I'll get back onto it. I stop and see David Jones at Blitz's, right? And then I'm on my way out of town, and I see Joe Lenigan at the light, and I'm waving at him. He doesn't realize it's me. And so I had to call him. He goes, I saw this crazy guy with a lime green shirt sticking his head out the window, waving at me. And we talked the whole way in here. But a lot going on in the world of sports. Phillies are hot.
Phillies are very hot.
The Sixers making moves.
We're going to be talking about the Sixers today.
I'm happy with the Flyers draft.
Good for you.
And how about this? With all this going on,
Carlin's like, good for you.
With all this going on, Eagles? We talking Eagles? Have we talked the Eagles?
No,
Will we? We got 2 hours. We're going to get the Eagles in?
We'll get
somehow, some way?
Yeah, we'll squeeze it in.
We got a lot to talk about. A lot of fun today. It's a 2-hour program. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin. The first hour of it is sponsored by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection, professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing for the shortest center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Of course, we have a new advertiser with us, the Insurance Doctor. And I'm good friends with Frank Sisto, the Insurance Doctor. If you have any problems, guys, any insurance claims, you call the Insurance Doctor first. You don't call the insurance company. But we'll be talking more about that. Stay with us. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
This summer,
0-2 on the way. Swinging a high fly. This is blasted out to deep right center field. Forget about it. Bryce Harper.
we plan on giving South Jersey something cool, because it's going to be a hot one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Elevated the heater at 96 to get out of the inning. Heck of a job by Zach Wheeler.
Your official station for Summer at the Shore. 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Rhymes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Rhymes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Rhymes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Rendezvous Pizza, there's one right nearby. Rendezvous Pizza, Rendezvous Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600. 814-1600.
Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Rendezvous Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. I'm here to tell you about the Insurance Doctor. If you have an insurance claim, don't call the insurance company first. Call the Insurance Doctor. You wouldn't go to court without your lawyer or an IRS audit without your accountant. Then don't call a claim without the doctor. Tell them, Baldy.
Brian Baldinger here. When you want to maximize your insurance settlement, call the Insurance Doctor at 856-874-8377 or check out their website, insurancedoctorllc.com. They work for me. They'll work for you. Tell them Baldy sent you.
Blue Star medicated ointment works fast to relieve the pain and itch of almost any skin irritation. It's amazing. It's like as soon as you put it on, you can feel it working.
We've had Blue Star in the family for years. It works on everything.
I love the cooling sensation on my athlete's foot.
What a relief for my eczema.
Nothing worked on my dry, cracked skin until I tried Blue Star.
Blue Star is great for scalp itch.
Look for the white box with the blue star in the first aid section. Feel Blue Star work fast or your money back.
Dell's Black Friday and July sale is here. Power productivity with a tech refresh. Now with up to 45% off top-rated laptops like the XPS, along with our special deals on business desktops with Intel Core processors. Get big savings on the latest servers, storage, monitors, and more with free shipping and special financing with Dell Business Credit. Upgrade today by calling 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Nature Valley has helped restore access to 10,000 miles of national park trails, and we're on our way to restoring even more because every mile is a new memory. Life happens out there. Nature Valley.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
We're back here in the locker room. I just want to remind people, have you heard of New Jersey's premier vacant home management service, My Winter Watchdog? You know those worrisome thoughts that creep in your mind every time you hear of a storm coming, and the daunting task of driving down to the shore to check on the house, hours of time on the road, or if you spend your winters in Florida. Let My Winter Watchdog be your eyes and ears with their 15-point inspection checklist. They offer a full menu of maintenance and improvement services. Owner Debbie McGonigal and her team of property caretakers are professional, licensed, bonded, and insured. So don't let the winter worry you. They'll give your house that lived-in look. That's My Winter Watchdog. Go to mywinterwatchdog.com or give them a call at 267-202-1869. That's 267-202-1869, or send Debbie an email, Debbie at mywinterwatchdog.com. So, Carlin, the Phillies, there was a rain delay. Phillies played a little late. I was struggling to stay up. I did. Missed Boehm's home run, but I'm really impressed with Zach Wheeler as he settled in as the ace of his staff. But what I really want to get to is what really disturbed me and has bothered me is Odubal Herrera. Now, Odubal Herrera, he blew a game. Aaron Nola was pitching phenomenal the other night, and Odubal Herrera misplayed a ball. It cost him the game. Now, how much time do you give a guy that's batting 2-something? You know, I mean, he's batting. I think he's batting. Let's see, Herrera's batting 240, but he's like in his last 20 at bats, he's like 1-something. But how much? Like, what? Here's a guy talking about. A lot of people are worried about Tony Giangelo's past. You know, with his bad judgment.
Yeah,
he's had a racial slur, right? He's had problems with his teammates, fights. Here's Odubal Herrera's domestic violence in his background, and yet he doesn't really produce. He ends up costing you games, and yet the Phillies stick with him. What say you, Carlin?
If you sit him or you get rid of him, okay, who's going to take?
Well,
his
that's
spot
my.
right now?
So why not put Mickey Moniak and Verling as a platoon? If they're better, look, just put up. They're going to be batting ninth anyway. What do you really expect out of the ninth hole hitter? As long as you get great defense and he plays better than Odubal Herrera, who makes boneheaded moves on the field, on the bases, right? He misplays balls. He doesn't. I mean, what's he done for you? He's hurt you. He's hurt you both in public relations. He's cost you in the field. He cost Aaron Nola a win the other night.
I actually look at more at the public relations stuff with the Phillies. Like I'm shocked that they haven't done something.
I mean, how much time do you give a guy?
I start thinking.
What does he have, pictures on Dombrowski or something?
No, but I always try to think in a positive way. And maybe the Phillies have called him in and say, "Hey, listen, you're on your second and a half strike."
They put him right back out there last night.
Yeah.
He played last night.
It's almost like they're being too nice.
Yeah, like what? I don't get it. Like, they must see something in him that no one else sees, and that's my argument that you guys think Mickey Moniak stinks. It's not that I see something in Mickey Moniak. My only argument to Mickey Moniak is, and you guys make a good point. I'm not gonna say you don't, that he hasn't done anything in the minors for a number 1 overall draft pick in 2000. I'm just saying you can't judge a guy off 84 at bats. Put him in there. He's better defensively than Herrera. You got Verling, who I think is definitely better. I think there's more of an upside to both of those guys playing than Odubal Herrera.
What we don't know what's going on, and maybe management does know this. We don't know when you look at the clubhouse and you look when someone hits a home run. I mean, they're meshing as a team. It's not just as a team. They look like they're best friends.
Right.
And he's right in the middle of that. So even though he's not playing good in the outfield and all that, maybe the players like him. Maybe he's good in the locker room that we don't know about.
Look, do you think Aaron? I mean, I feel bad for Aaron Nola. He pitched a gem the other night.
That happened.
And did you see the way he was completely turned around?
Yeah.
That's just a lack of concentration. He's got the ability. Any athlete that, Carlin, any professional athlete, you get to that level, he should be looking at silly.
No.
Right?
I know. I agree with you.
We'll have to ask the sportsbook consigliere Dave Sharapan, who just started his new show on MLB Network called Covering the Bases. Yeah. He knows about baseball. Let's ask him about Odubal Herrera.
Let's see what he says.
I just want to say this about Herrera. My biggest problem with Herrera, removing the off the field stuff, which is unacceptable. And I think that everyone involved mismanaged that because we live in a world where we hyper picked whose sins and how we want to be moral, which is ridiculous. Let me just interrupt
you for 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm not part of the cancel culture. And in America, people get a second and third chance in life in this country. Yeah, everybody does.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just saying that, people get mad at Herrera, but, Daniel Snyder is trying to be called in front of Congress for the stuff that he did. No one wants to say anything about him.
Exactly.
But I digress.
Yeah.
My problem with Herrera is that people forget this guy was not originally an outfielder. He was an infielder.
They got him in a Rule 5.
That the Phillies turned into an outfielder. Look at Vierling. Vierling is a guy who could play all over the diamond, right? But Vierling is somebody who you can tell, Billy, you just said it earlier. You're a pro athlete. You got a level of athleticism,
That's
right? Well, Vierling has shown you that he can play. What I don't understand is we came into this year. Let's take the Moniak thing out of it for a minute. We came in this year and we were told by the Phillies that Vierling and Herrera were good enough as a platoon to be an average center fielder put together in the majors. Why is Vierling not getting more playing time?
I same question I have for you guys. But look, I mean, if you ask Vierling and Moniak the platoon, I say don't worry. You're not going to say don't worry about hitting. You always obviously want production. But if they're in a 9 slot and they're playing defense better than Odubal Herrera and not making bonehead decisions on the base pit, you're already ahead of the game.
Right. It's true.
Right, Carlin?
Yeah. I agree with you.
He's 30 years old. He's got no more power. I mean, he doesn't hit for power anymore. By the way, a really nice article by Marcus Hayes in the Philadelphia Daily News the other day who talks about all this. I know Marcus is quick to anybody that has any type of domestic violence rate, indiscretion.
He's on it.
He's on him. He's all over. Cancel him. This, that, and the other thing. I get that, but this is a case where not only your public relations disaster, you're also a disaster in the outfield. Why are we wasting time with him?
I don't have an answer for you, Bill.
No.
Sometimes I just don't have an answer.
See, Carlin, you should be my answer guy.
Yeah,
you got to give me an answer, Carlin.
Really quick, I'll give you an answer. Matt Vierling, from June 1st to now, during that same stretch where Kyle Schwarber's almost hitting 300, he's done, right?
Right.
What about what Vierling's done? Vierling is hitting 310 on that stretch.
Since June 7th, right? Since he's been up since June 7th.
Right.
Remember, they sent him down.
He has a 391 on base percentage, which is way better than half the team right now. He's got 3 homers, 7 RBIs. And Bill, how about this? 9 walks.
Right.
So tell me why Vierling is not looked at being like, you're the center fielder.
I would so you would go with Vierling as an everyday. And by the way,
until you give me a better option,
let him play for a month. How about this, Carlin? Let him play for a month and a half, 2 months straight before you make a decision.
Right. Yeah, stop ripping him in and out.
It's like in basketball. We'll go back to basketball. You can't bring a guy off the bench and give him 2 minutes and say, "God, you didn't do anything in 2 minutes. Come on out."
Oh, you mean Doc Rivers?
Yeah, you gotta be able to break a sweat. Let me get in the game and get into it a little bit. But can we talk a little positive with the Phillies?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of positive talk about. I feel bad for Aaron Nola. Guy pitched a gem of a game And now his record doesn't reflect that because
Yeah,
of
but
one
the
play.
people know. The team knows.
Doesn't
The other
matter.
teams
Yeah,
know.
but
They
guess what?
know
At the
what
end
kind
of the day,
pitcher he is.
in another 2 months, you're not going to be thinking
It's
about
still
what he-
deflating, though.
It is.
It is. So
And that's
right-
the kind of stuff that can break winning streaks and not create dissension, but maybe question marks in players' heads. They like him, so you say they might be like he
So,
might be in the crew.
So do you think he's the type of guy that goes up to him when they're having beers on the plane headed into St. Louis to say,
I don't think. I bet you.
or
I don't want to say I
you'll-
bet you, but
you'll get me next game.
I bet you.
You'll back me up next
I
game.
bet you that Odubal Herrera, since his English isn't that good, probably doesn't converse with. You know what I mean? Like,
You don't think he would go back to him and say, "Hey, you pitched a great game, man. I'm sorry, I screwed up."
I think he did.
Yeah,
he might.
I would hope.
I
so.
would
I
hope-
think
I would
he
hope
did,
not.
but that doesn't
But
fix
that
the
doesn't-
fact
doesn't
that
excuse
the
it.
Phillies are in a wild card hunt,
right?
And you need to win every game. Like,
That-
for example, if the Phillies get 2 out of 4 in this series, the Cardinals, they own the season tiebreaker.
That's right.
That's how important these things are.
That's what
You
I said. Let's
can't
talk about
miss
the positive.
playoff
So if they
ball
miss-
in center
Hey,
field.
if they miss hypothetically, if they miss the playoffs by one game, there you go. That's that one game.
So right
there.
now, you got the Dodgers, the Brewers, and the Mets.
Right.
They're the leaders of
Right.
their.
And then you got the
okay.
Braves, Padres, and Phillies, and Cardinals. In the
Yeah, you only have 2 teams better than the Phillies right now.
That's right.
The Braves and the Padres.
And
we're okay.
By the way, how about was it Alvarado got sent down? Right? Yeah.
No. It was Bailey Falter.
No. Just when Alvarado got sent down, since you see his stats since he's been up, he's on fire. He's been pitching lights out. The bullpen's been unbelievable.
Who's going to be the All-Star team for us?
I think
Well,
Schwarber.
Harper's already been
He's
voted
already
in
been
as the
voted
DH,
in.
but he won't get
But
to
he
play.
won't be on the
I think
play.
Probably Wheeler again.
Yeah,
I
see,
think Wheeler, Schwarber.
And I think
definitely
Schwarber has to be there.
I think Schwarber should be the DH.
I don't know
about
how you
that?
cannot be the leader in home runs and not be on the team.
He'll
definitely-
be there.
He'll be
So,
there.
so that's how I.
And
I
I
think you're gonna have
because-
3 guys.
Yeah.
I think that's the
But
number.
listen, and because Bryce Harper's hurt, I think they should put Schwarber in that spot as a DH.
Probably not, but
That's what they should. But that's what they should
Wheeler.
do because of Philly. He leads the league in home
Right,
runs.
he leads the league. You got to have
In the
him out
National,
there.
he's only a couple. He was 3 behind Aaron Judge, unless he went yard last night. All right. We're going to be talking to the Sportsbook Consigliere, his new show covering the bases on MLB Network. We have stars in this show, Carlin.
One day we'll say we knew you when.
First hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers, sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that help you through the entire process, from contract signing to closing, with the shortest center city and every place in between. For more information, please call Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. When we return, we'll talk with the Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin right here, 97.3 ESPN.
This weekend on Major League Baseball on ESPN Radio.
Aaron Judge keeps them on their feet.
It's the next chapter in one of the fiercest rivalries in all of sports, as Aaron Judge and the New York Yankees head to Fenway Park to face Xander Bogaerts and Boston Red Sox. The Yankees and Red Sox. Coverage begins today at 6:30 Eastern and tomorrow at 6 Eastern.
Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again and again. Calling again and again.
The
Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore, now with 2 locations on Bay Avenue in Summers Point and their new location at 43rd Street off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous tiki bar, offering a waterfront view of the bay in Summers Point and the ocean in Sea Isle. Plus, live music is featured 7 days a week at both the Point locations. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them online at dothepoint.com.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Dell's Black Friday and July sale is here. Power productivity with a tech refresh, now with up to 45% off top-rated laptops like the XPS, along with our special deals on business desktops with Intel Core processors. Get big savings on the latest servers, storage, monitors, and more with free shipping and special financing with Dell Business Credit. Upgrade today by calling 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
The city, Atlantic City. It's a fine place to enjoy life until somebody breaks the law. That's where we come in. We promote Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City, because they know it's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every vehicle, 1 dime down. Even if you have credit problems. We checked out the competition. Sir, how much do we need for a down payment?
Well, 2,000 down should do it.
Book 'em.
Wait, what are you doing?
Every vehicle should be 1 dime down.
But that's only at Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City. And they got that credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. $25,000 with only 1 dime down.
Even the new Outlander with 3rd row seating?
Yes, sir. The all-new Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City in Pleasantville. They service all makes and models. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com. New 22 Mirage 16.4 dime down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR plus tax title to qualified buyers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room, friends. Let me tell you about Maserati, the main line, located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations. I invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli midsize sedan or the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy being called a Maserati. Maserati, the mainline, also leads the nation certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the mainline, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at RDS Auto Group today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. The reason why I held that one off is because our first guest that we have each and every Saturday, now that he's doing his pilot is out, his new show on major MLB Network, covering the bases. He's going to need it. He's going to need a new Maserati.
We got a star. We have a star in the making.
All right, let's go to the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline, and welcome in the man himself, the sportsbook consigliere, Dave Sharapan.
Would you guys stop with that stuff? Would you please stop with that stuff?
Legitimate star on our show. Carlin, Josh is great, but we got the sportsbook consigliere.
He's Hollywood.
Look at him. He's
That's
got
a throwback hat there.
Look at this lid right here.
There's a lot going on there.
76 World Series patch on the side. The old school Bucko
the old
lid.
School pirate there.
And they put the World Series trophy right there too.
That.
1979. Pick that one off. Pick this one up off the beaten path in Pittsburgh while I was there this past couple of days. I was going to come to Philly, but I had to come back to Vegas. I said, I got to go see some guys in Philadelphia. wife said you're coming back to Vegas. we got a volleyball game this weekend. We got stuff we got to take care of. So I will be out to see you hopefully this summer. So I hope I can I'm trying to get as tan as you, Billy. Every week when I come on, you got a better tan than George Hamilton. I don't know what you do all week, but you're out in the sun. You look amazing.
Well, you know what they say? Fat looks good tan, Dave. You know what I mean?
Does it? I didn't know that. Mike, did you know that? I didn't know that, Mike.
I didn't know that. I'm learning something every day.
Hey, Sportsbook, I asked you, I said, did you go to, you sent me a couple text messages, pictures.
Yeah.
You're on the field out in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
I said, and then I said, did you go to Pimani's? And I didn't get any response from you.
You know
Did you have an icy light in Pimani's when you were out there?
No, we didn't go to Permanis. I did not go. There was a couple other places. It's great because I still got a lot of guys and people that I know in Pittsburgh. So like I didn't even get a car. I mean, they took me right to the hotel when I landed. You know, I had a friend pick me up 2:00 in the morning. We landed. Another friend picked me up. We go to breakfast. I got a place we got to go. You haven't been. Boom, we go to a breakfast place and stuff. It's just one of those. It was a fun, business trip. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, I mean, if we come see you, I'm not going to the regular place.
No,
like,
we're taking to the local.
Exactly. We're going to the local place.
Well, we'll take you to a lot of our sponsors' places, like Randazzo's for the best food. Randazzo's in Ocean City, best tacos, or Red's Jersey Mex. I mean,
I had his corn this week.
We'll
The
take
Mexican street corn.
Oh, the Mexican street corn. It's unbelievable.
Oh,
and then we'll take you to the point. It's like we have all our sponsors. We'll take
see
you
what
around.
I'm saying? We'll just do the quick tour.
We'll do the tour because you're Dave Sharapan of Sportsbook Consigliere on Major League Baseball. Speaking of fun, his show, that pilot, looked fun.
Listen, you walk on one side of him, I'll be on the other. The star will be in the middle.
We'll be the book's posse.
Right. Well, I'll be like the bodyguard. Who's that? Well, that's his bodyguard next to him.
Listen,
don't get too close to Dave. Don't get too sorry.
Mike, you and Billy would never be mistaken for bodyguards. That's my job. Okay?
Right. I'm going to say, guys, listen, I'm walking close to Josh. Okay. Just so you guys know, if we got to walk anywhere where there's bodyguards, the three of us need Josh.
I see someone looks rough. Walks up to you. I walk the other way. I'm like, Dave, you're on your own.
So let's look at the book. The book's resume. He's got Bostonia versus the book.
Yeah.
Cash considerations.
Yeah.
Covering the bases, and he's on the locker room with Billy Schweim every Saturday.
I mean, you saved
to the moon, Alice.
Last, Billy. You saved the best one for
last.
last.
I did that.
So
I did that.
It was good. I like what you did.
All right, let me ask you this. Let's get down to some business.
Yes.
Because the Carolina Panthers. I want to talk a little NFL football. I want to know from you. Has that trade moved the needle on the Carolina Panthers at all? Nothing.
No odds change whatsoever. I mean,
that's something. I thought
I think it did a little bit in week 1 where, they're playing Cleveland at home in week 1. I mean, you can't even make this stuff up. Denver is playing Seattle week 1, with Russell Wilson going to Seattle. And, so now Baker gets traded. The question, that we were talking about on the show, on Bostonia versus the book, that we would be talking about in the risk room. Do you guys think Baker Mayfield will be starting week 1 for the Carolina Panthers?
I think they made the trade for that specific reason.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind.
There's no doubt in my mind he will be.
See, this is why we need to talk to some guys back east all the time, because I 100% agree with you.
Yeah.
They're, the guys I talked to out here were like, I don't know. They signed Sam Darnold, and I'm like, so what?
No.
They obviously don't believe in Sam. They went and got Baker Mayfield for nothing. I didn't think they gave up much at all, but they got him to play. Baker went there to play, not to back anybody up.
And they got him now to give him time to get ready to play. It's not like he's coming in August or something.
Right. He's at the full training
and
camp.
Book. Here's another aspect of it. Like, and I said this during the break before we brought you up. He was hurt. Like if he did this in Philadelphia, threw 4 interceptions in the playoff games, we would probably run him out of town too. Cleveland did basically the same thing. The man was legitimately hurt and tried to play through a labrum problem.
Oh.
Right, Josh?
Torn labrum.
Labrum. That's like heroic stuff.
Now, I will say,
didn't work, but he played.
It was in his non-throwing shoulder.
So what?
But still, you saw how many times he would get hit last year, and he had a look on his face of just pure agony getting up off the turf.
There's no way. Listen, Billy, if you had a torn labrum, you wouldn't come in to do the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's out there running for his
Wait
life.
Wait a second. That's not true, Book, because a couple years back, I had neck surgery, and I came in here, right, Josh, with my had my neck brace on.
That was one of the
ice.
most disturbing shows I've ever worked with Billy. Like, he literally, every minute of the show looked like he wanted to faint.
I was taking ibuprofen between
Oh, boy.
Billy's telling me I need you to do the Maserati, the mainline read, so I can close my eyes for a minute.
Oh, man.
When the on-air button came on, I pop up, I talk, and when it went, Josh with the break, I went right back down.
A true professional.
I play hurt.
Billy.
Look, I play hurt.
You listen, we all play hurt. That's fine. As we get older, that's all you do. Listen, Baker Mayfield, I think he's going to start week 1. I like Carolina in that game, especially if he starts. Wow. But as far as the overall odds, like to help them in the division, the conference, all that stuff, zero effect. Baker Mayfield.
All right, let's go turn our attention to the NBA. The Philadelphia 76ers get Harden for a lot cheaper than what he could have done. Does this improve the Philadelphia 76ers odds for the futures? Because they got Melton now. They have money under the cap to maybe do something else. We don't know what Daryl Morey is going to do. But what do you see? What's the futures look for the 76ers?
I think right now, KD is the story in the East, right? Like, if he's going to go, what he's going to do would affect the odds. It's good that they signed him, or and they're going to keep it together, I think, but it doesn't affect the odds. The odds were done on the Sixers with that already in mind. So whatever you see now is the way they're supposed to be, probably in the book's mind. But that's not to say that a move won't affect it. I mean, they may be another guy away. I mean, just say they get one more, running partner to play with them. I think they could go to being maybe the second favorite in the East. I don't think they're going to be what the Celtics did and kept together and everything like that. They're the clear favorite in my mind. And then Milwaukee right behind them. So no, not yet, but I got a surprise for you at some point. What I picked up on my trip back east for basketball season. I can't unveil it right now in the middle of the summer, Billy. I'm saving it up.
He's got something.
Baby. Oh.
Well, Dave, with all the talk about the NBA, with everybody jumping around and signing, when you think about it, just I worry about our division. You got to win your division to move on. So that's all I care about. Boston really didn't do anything.
But they're still young, though. I mean, they got a good nucleus.
My point is, Miami didn't do anything.
No, Miami didn't do anything.
Okay, if anything,
not yet.
Right. But I mean, when you talk, you see everything that's going on with the Nets. Their two guys are going.
Right.
When you think about it, Washington didn't do anything other than sign Beal, and there's nothing next to Beal. At least we got something. We got Tucker. And we have
but the books told us it's not moving the needle.
No, but we're not done, because trust me, I don't think Harris and Maxey are going to be on this team. I really don't. No, I don't. I when you said if they pick up the one more third guy, that's how it's going to be picked up. I think they're going to Harris and Maxey for somebody. It could be
trading Maxey already. What are you thinking?
Because the timing's right now.
So you're going to win
now, Dave.
Yeah, but you're going to make Harden mad. You're going to make Harden mad. Him and Maxey are workout partners now. You brought in his buddy PJ Tucker. Him and Daryl Morey are partying in the Hamptons. Are you really going to sour Embiid and Harden by trading Maxey?
It matters on who you bring in.
Yeah, it all depends. Yeah.
If I bring in a third grade, or you bring in a Donovan Mitchell, there's guys out there. Still.
I think Maxey is the third guy.
In 2 years. He's not the third guy right now.
Doing it right now because he's young. I don't know. Like, I'm more okay with it. I'm outside of it. This is one of the benefits of being in Vegas and it being 110 every day in the summer. All you do is kind of hang out. This is our winter, so I'm inside reading stuff, but I'm away from all the local stuff. I can't believe I'm here. This is the first time I've heard this, Mike, to be honest.
I'm little, and it's just me maybe, but I'm scared to death of Embiid. Every game I'm scared he's going down. And I got to get,
the guy falls on the floor more than anybody.
So I'm thinking we got to win this year or next year. I'm not looking 3-4 years down the road. Maxey's great right now.
Right.
He had a great 1 year. What's he going to do this year? I don't know. He could be the same or even a little better.
Right.
But we got to win with Embiid within these next 2 years.
That's
And
it. That's your window for real. Wow.
In my window, it is.
See, in Philadelphia, in this area, we don't have any patience.
And if that's it, and if we have to get rid of Harris, which we all want to get rid of Harris anyway, no one's going to take just Harris. You got to put Maxi's the key.
First of all, Bo Cruz is available.
Okay.
We're talking to the sports.
Oh my gosh, am I the only one who's watched Hustle on Netflix?
I love
Cruz. I watched that movie.
I love Hustle. I was going to ask you guys. That was going to be my last question back to you. If you have not watched Hustle, you must watch Hustle. I've watched it 3 times already.
Guess what, Dave? I cried a little bit in it too.
Oh man, it was so good.
I'm just saying, Bo Cruz is available.
There was a mushy part, a part that got tugged at my heartstrings.
Yeah,
the
the father-daughter thing.
Man.
Yeah, Billy, I know.
I
got you.
We're talking to the sportsbook consigliere Dave Sharapan. Follow him on Twitter at SportsBK Consig. Bostonian versus the book. The cash consideration show, and now covering the base. Pretty soon, we're going to need like another 15 minutes to get all his resume.
If we get him at all.
If we get him at all.
We get him at all.
You're only
travels from coast to coast.
Every Saturday, you can count. If I'm awake, I'm here. Every single Saturday. I got a volleyball game today with the little one. The softball team's on the road in Prescott, Arizona, and I couldn't get there last night because I was too busy doing shows on Sports Grid and Sirius XM and all that stuff.
One baseball point for you.
Yes, sir.
The Mets, can they sustain it? I mean,
I hope
they've
not,
lost
Billy.
a couple games already. Look, maybe we thought they were so on nobody was going to catch them. But
Remember, I
guess
said
what?
2 weeks ago.
Guess what?
I said 2 weeks ago. I said, watch those Mets fall.
Watch, so they're starting to falter.
They were on a ridiculous pace, Billy, and it's so funny because the odds sometimes you'll see over move, and I'm the guy who used to be in a book all the time trying to figure out how to get bets on the teams behind them. So this is what I do, and I took a little shot on the Braves to win a division when it was
a great call.
Yeah, so saw them getting a little bit better, and figured, all right, the Mets just may do their thing. But you see the difference in, like, I saw the Yankees in person. They're losing streak immune. They have, they looked like an offensive line when they got off the bus. I was like, who are these guys? The Mets, you feel like it's not perilously close, but they don't score a lot of runs. Like, their lineup doesn't scare me. Right. And their pitching is really good on the front end. So, yes, to answer your question, the Mets don't have to win that division. Yes, I think they can be caught. We just got to get in the playoffs. I'm so excited for the Phillies. Yeah. I think that they're going to make the playoffs right now.
About Zach Wheeler? Hey, Book, how about Zach Wheeler?
He was a dog yesterday, right? Billy. What are odds makers thinking? I say all the time, nobody knows Squadouche. I saw Zach Wheeler as a dog. I said, I'm playing this. It has to be.
He's 8-1 with a 1.53 ERA in his last 13 games. His last 13 starts.
I don't think you'll catch him as an underdog too many more times this season. I mean, he's one of those guys that, maybe it was a little slow start to the season, but he's not even mentioned right now in the NL Cy Young discussions at all.
He's up there in earned run average. He's number 5. So,
are you looking at the newspaper for that?
No.
Right now?
I wish. I wish the book could see me right now.
Yeah.
You should see the newspaper.
You should see him.
I know he's got. You know what he's done. You see this guy coming. When he comes to the window in the book, you're like, oh boy, here comes this guy, Billy. He's got the fluorescent shirt on. He's got the papers in his hands, probably 3 pens, 2 pairs of reading glasses. But man, he looks good. You know that. He looks perfect every time. George Hamilton tan is so good.
All right, there he is, Dave. We love having you, man. Every Saturday he brings it. The Sportsbook Consigliere. Find him on Twitter at SportsBK Consig. Dave, once we appreciate it, brother.
Got to bring the post fireworks show every time. After the July 4th, you come on a show. You got to bring the fireworks. I love fireworks. Enjoy the All-Star break. No, I'll talk to you guys.
Yeah, you'll see us next Saturday.
See you before then.
There he is. The Sportsbook Consigliere. Live from Vegas on the Maserati, the Mainline Sports Hotline. The first hour of the locker room is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settlement services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate your real estate purchases. From the shore to Center City and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with 15 office locations in New Jersey and PA. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900. Just about everybody in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine run by ex-Philadelphia tight end Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract over 200 top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it's a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or give them a call at 856-912-4007 for more information. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
The best way to wake up is with Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. Weekday mornings at 6 on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
Hey, I'm Pete Thompson.
And I'm Billy Schwein.
Now listen, Billy, I know you're an Ocean City guy, but that's a dry town, right? Where are you going to go if you want to wet your whistle?
Pete, I've been going to Maynard's Cafe in Margate since Ronald Reagan first got into the White House.
You know what, Billy? I've been a fan of Maynard's a long time, too. Open 7 days a week, breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even late night.
And Pete, did you know they now have Sunday brunch? Maynard's Cafe, 9306 Amherst Avenue in Margate. Stop in for good times, great friends. They now have live music at the world-famous Starlight Garden.
Find them on the web at maynards-cafe.com or give them a call at 609-822-8423.
That's Maynard's Cafe in Margate, 9306 Amherst Avenue. We'll see you there.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Tired of companies like Google and Facebook watching everything you do online? There's actually a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with a push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Almost 3 million people use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. I'm Martin Hoke, and I invented Navage, the world's only nose cleaner that helps flush out airborne germs with powered suction. But what do doctors have to say about Navage? Here's Dr. Tonya Farmer, a board-certified ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Most airborne allergens and viruses enter through your nose. When that happens, it can cause congestion and irritation, and that just makes you feel miserable. You can get a cold, you can get flu, sinus infections, or even worse. Flushing your nose with a saline solution is the most effective way to flush all of those dangerous threats out of your nose. So now when patients come in my office, I tell them I highly recommend that you use Navage on a daily basis for overall good health and wellness.
And Navage is all natural and drug-free at Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Where did I put that?
Pete's property manager just took an extended vacation. He needs a replacement before this becomes a cruel summer.
Oh, you wanted the lakefront for the 17th? How did this get double booked already?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Earn up to $500 in sponsored job credits by conducting interviews on Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Of course, second hour we'll have the Beach Patrol report brought to you by the GroundHogs Moving Company. That's at the bottom of the second hour. I love Dave Sharapan.
He's great.
Good for him. He's doing great. He's animated, he's colorful, and he's informative. And that's why he's our
And
sports.
I don't think he's one of those guys that's going to forget us.
No.
Yeah, even no matter how big he gets, I think he's one of those guys that remembers where he came from.
I just want you to remember, Mike, what you told him, that if trouble comes, you're going to get out of the way. Let me step in.
Right. I said, I'll be whispering in his ear, Dave, this is on you.
I want to talk
Dave,
a little,
you got this.
I want to talk a little NBA because Carlin's got a good question to ask Josh.
Yeah, save it for the other side because we're going to hit the break.
No, I
here
want him
in a
to
bit.
ask you. You're going to ask you the question.
You think?
But
Let
then
him
you
think
can
about it.
think about it.
Don't answer.
All right.
Oh,
And
come
we'll
on.
give
I
our
don't need that
listeners-
much time to think about it.
Yeah, you do.
Do I?
All right, we'll save it.
You'll save it.
The music.
The music.
The music bed's on.
By the
Means
way,
we gotta move.
I love this one text that came in, completely anonymous, so I can't rip the guy for it. But I gotta defend you, Bill, against this texter. He says, "Come on, Bill. Odubal's not the first player to cost a team a game. What about relief pitchers who can't throw strikes?" And I do realize he's a knucklehead, but
No.
you're beating a dead horse.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, but it's been happening. It happens over and over again. He makes a lot of mistakes on the base path. Base path. His average is low. I don't know. All right, hour one is in the books. Hour two, we got the Beach Patrol report. We got interviews. Got a whole lot more. We'll talk Sixers. We'll talk
Little Eagles.
Flyers, Little Eagles,
Little Eagles.
all that and more. It's the Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Mike Carlin right here on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
You want the best Mexican food in South Jersey? Go to Red's Jersey Mex.
Hey, this is Reds. Come visit us at 11th and Haven in Ocean City, New Jersey, where we have been cooking up the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, enchiladas, Jersey fresh salads, and so much more since 2004 using only the finest ingredients available.
That's right. Go to Red's Jersey Mex. Call for takeout at 609-399-2272 or dine in. That's Red's Jersey Mex, 11th and Haven in Ocean City, 609-399-2272 or RedsJerseyMex.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Red's Jersey Mex Cafe.
The city, Atlantic City. It's a fine place to enjoy life until somebody breaks the law. That's where we come in. We promote Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City, because they know it's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every vehicle, one dime down. Even if you have credit problems. We checked out the competition. Sir, how much do we need for a down payment?
Well, 2,000 down should do it.
Book 'em.
Wait, what are you doing?
Every vehicle should be one dime down.
But that's only at Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City. And they got that credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit. $25,000 with only one dime down.
Even the new Outlander with third row seating?
Yes, sir. The all-new Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City in Pleasantville. They service all makes and models. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com. Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com. New 22 Mirage 16.4 dime down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR plus tax title to qualified buyers.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Tired of companies like Google and Facebook watching everything you do online? There's actually a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with the push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Almost 3 million people use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. I'm Martin Hoke, and I invented Navage, the world's only nose cleaner that helps flush out airborne germs with powered suction. But what do doctors have to say about Navage? Here's Dr. Tonya Farmer, a board-certified ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Most airborne allergens and viruses enter through your nose. When that happens, it can cause congestion and irritation, and that just makes you feel miserable. You can get a cold, you can get flu, sinus infections, or even worse. Flushing your nose with a saline solution is the most effective way to flush all of those dangerous threats out of your nose. So now when patients come in my office, I tell them I highly recommend that you use Navage on a daily basis for overall good health and wellness.
And Navage is all natural and drug-free at Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage, Navage, clean nose, healthy life.
Touching
Flounder season is gearing up, and the one stop for everything you need is the bait and tackle shop at Utch's Marina in historic Cape May. Come to Utch's for a huge selection of spinning and conventional rods and combos for the boat or the surf, with top name brands available like Penn, Tsunami, Ocean Max, Shimano, and more. Utch's Marina, your home away from home at the foot of the bridge in Cape May. Stop by any day or visit CapeMayHarbor.com.
Sports is what we do.
Segura from a knee throws him out.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City, a town square media station serving all of South Jersey.
Red 83.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Ron Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schwein.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schwein.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, and Josh Henning pushing the buttons, keeping us on the air. Streaming live on my Facebook page, Billy Schwein, and the YouTube channel, The Locker Room with Billy Schwein. You can check us out there. Great night last night. I went down to the Longport Mike McGrath Memorial lifeguard races. The Cape May counties were last night. Captain Ed Snyder from the Wildwood Beach Patrol got some interviews for us for down there. Carlin, you're going to have to start coming with me to these races to check out the athleticism of our competitors, of the Beach Patrol. The competitors is unbelievable. This year, Longport lost. Joey Tepper was a perennial favorite as a swimmer. The guy's unbelievable. And I talked with Joey Tepper last night. He's doing a lot of stuff. He's been doing a lot of swimming overseas, getting ready for the Olympics. Hopefully he can make that. But the swimming is going to be very competitive because Longport comes up with another great swimmer, Mason Boucher and Megan Fox, who finished first and second in the Longports. But they're going to be coming up in the Cape May counties. Nolan Grisbaum won the Cape May County last night.
He's an Ocean City kid.
And he's an Ocean City kid. And you know what?
He swam with my daughter.
It's going to be very competitive. So we'll have the Beach Patrol report brought to you by the GroundHogs Moving Company at the bottom of the hour. We talked Phillies baseball. I want to get into a little 76ers because the 76ers Harding signed with the,
So here he hasn't signed yet.
Well,
but the
for all intents and
reporting
purposes,
is that he's going to sign a
sign
contract that is going to be worth $15 million less than what his player option would have been, or what his max contract would have been on the first year.
All right. Now, you, Carlin, believe that the Sixers should need to catch
gonna get in
lightning
trouble
in a bottle. You, Carlin, believe that the Sixers should catch lightning in a bottle, make a move, do something drastic right now. Because Joel Embiid is 28 years old.
Yep.
He's every time you just said to the sportsbook Consigliere that he hits the good deck more than anybody, right? That you're worried about every play that he's going to get hurt.
Lower back
problems. He has been hurt in the past,
knees,
right?
Hips.
So what do you want to do, Carlin? What do you want to do, Carlin?
I'm not the only one saying this.
All right, so why don't you ask?
We got to get rid of Harris. Okay, and his contract.
You have
and most people believe that
want me to ask
because
him
you're going to ask Josh the question.
Yeah. So Josh, who would you take? All this talk about KD and some of these teams are saying like a 1-for-1 trade and all that. And my question to Billy when we were off the air, I said, who would you trade Embiid for one-on-one?
One-on-one.
For this team.
So I'm removing Josh being objective and looking at like contracts and numbers.
Yeah.
And you're just saying we turned off the trade simulator controls and
He
NBA
makes as much
2K,
as almost everybody else.
and
so
I
don't
can
worry
trade
about
him for
money.
anyone on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Giannis.
Yeah.
All right. So you say KD, and I don't say I don't like KD's the best player in the league, no question about it. He's 33 years old and he's got injury. He's got
He's had a lot of injuries.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could argue KD's.
Giannis is my number 2.
Okay.
Listen, Giannis is one of my favorite players on the planet. I love his mentality. I love his attitude. I love his work ethic. I love he is constantly evolving. And I think that when you get a guy who is never content, he's never satisfied, right? I love those kind of players. And that's why if you said I could have anybody, I want him.
Right. And I made it pretty clear to work with this team. And that's why Giannis works for him, because Giannis is going to come in as a center.
Right.
KD's not going to come in as a center.
Exactly.
For this team. We need someone to take Joel's place. Giannis
is the point center, too, which is hilarious.
He's it.
So, all right. Now, give me your starting 5 for the Sixers this year.
All right. Be
Joel, as of right now.
Yeah,
as
of right now, it's Joel
Embiid,
Harden, Maxey, Harris, Tucker. With Reed and Thibault coming off the
and
bench.
Tucker, he can hit the 3. I mean, he's not. I mean, he's got a good.
Yeah. He's very comfortable in that corner
Did
pocket.
you see Reed in the first 2 games for the summer league? It's almost like I'd have him on the plane coming home.
He's like Mike Gillett.
He put on 15 pounds.
He doesn't need to be playing out there.
He put on 15 pounds.
Yeah, he really sounds like Mike.
If you're a basketball player and you watch him play for 10 minutes,
right?
He doesn't need to be out there.
Well,
I'd get him back.
And they got him. Like, what was he? An undrafted? He was an undrafted.
I think Paul Reed was a 2nd round draft.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I thought he was undrafted.
No.
All right.
But that's your team right now, and I don't know if that team is good enough to win. You got to play to win it.
So what are we going to get out of Harden?
That's the mystery.
So what do you? I want to hear what you think.
I think he's going to turn into a playmaker. He's not a scorer.
He's not a scorer anymore.
He's going to be a playmaker. That's why
but his dribbling skills have diminished. I mean, how many times did he try to dribble past people?
And you know when that happens? When you lose your speed.
Well, let me ask you
so then he can't put the ball on the court. He's got to move it.
Is it that because he was injured, though? Remember, he had the hamstring history and the quad injury. He had the quad bruise and the hamstring strain. So was that was that because of the injury?
Yeah, I hope that's what it was.
So I don't recall seeing reports like everybody has a phone nowadays.
Something just came out this week.
What is his workout schedule? Has he been
in Houston?
Oh, he's working out.
Yeah, I mean,
there's him and Maxey and Sam Cassell together.
But have we seen video of it?
Yeah.
Right,
there's video out there.
All right, because you know what, Josh? Remember we always used to see videos of Ben Simmons shooting.
Listen, there's a video of everyone working out.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone and their cousin is working out. So I'm sure there's some high school recruit right now who's going to go to some school and he's working out on Instagram right now.
I think it is so poetic justice that Ben Simmons is now a part of a team that's breaking up.
Love it,
and he's going to be in the he's going to be irrelevant on a team that's going to be in the basement.
I bet you he won't even. I bet you he'll be on the team, but not on the team. And what I mean by that, he won't even be on the court. Like
he'll play. Ben Simmons will play.
He'll play.
Yeah,
he's not going to be effective. I would be surprised if he. I mean,
Ben's going to average almost a triple double because there'll be nobody else on the team to do anything.
But they won't make the playoffs.
No.
So he'll be irrelevant, and it couldn't happen to a nicer guy because what he did to Philadelphia, the Sixers.
Yeah,
I'm
done talking about Ben. I really don't care about Ben no more.
No,
I'd rather talk about Maxey. So you guys both want to keep Maxey.
Yeah, I don't want to trade Maxey.
You don't want
he provides spark.
Okay.
He provides.
So you're going to keep Maxey.
Like, you know how it's fun to see. Like,
so it's your team from last year, and hoping that Harden's better than last year.
All we need is Harden to be better.
That's what you're hoping for.
That's what I'm hoping for. And Maxey to be better.
You're not going to. It's not like Harris.
Maxey wasn't consistent. I don't think enough.
Correct. He's also young.
That's what I'm saying.
And I think that's what Carlin's issue is. Your issue is that if you're trying to win right now,
yes.
Why are you going to let a young guy hold you back?
Maxey's going to be great. We need to win in these next 2 years.
But the thing is, if you get rid of Maxey, okay, and he becomes a superstar in a couple of years, you know what every Sixer fan is going to scream? He was here. He was our guy, you know.
But will they scream that when they say we won it? The 2 years that he wasn't here?
I don't know.
We got rid of Maxey and we won.
Ask all the Eagle fans who were screaming at Howie Roseman a couple of years ago about how much he sucks because the team had a losing record. This city, this fan base is so passionate that they're blinded in the moment by the bigger picture. It's not just Philadelphia. It's New York. It's Boston.
Look, it's Cleveland.
He's
too.
passionate. Well, Cleveland's weird.
Do you remember how Maxey would like fly through the air? A lot of times he gets You know what's going to happen this year?
Better not be negative. I'll run you right out.
No, guys. The coaching staff and the scouting in the NBA is unbelievable.
Right, so they're gonna video.
They'll be ready for him this year.
Right.
They weren't ready for him and he had a good run. And when you're hot,
So what you're saying is
Carlin,
you don't believe Maxey can evolve enough.
not as soon as I need him to.
But Embiid's only 28. We have at least 5-year window here.
I don't know about 5.
I don't.
You don't think we have a 5-year window?
Not 5.
Not with him.
He's 28, guys.
I don't care.
It's a 4-year window.
Okay,
I'll give you 4.
34 or excuse me, 30.
See, mine's 2 to 3, and I think 3 is pushing it.
Man,
mine's 3 to 4.
Then again, he is 7 too. So
anything could happen at any time.
Yeah,
the way he plays.
You can say about anything.
You can say that about anybody. Carl.
It's like the people who complain about.
Wait, you
oh,
can't say that about Giannis. You see how Giannis is built?
Yeah,
he
Giannis
can run up and down the court. He can do it. He can fall down. When Embiid falls, it's like, oh God, I hope he gets up. Okay, a bad back. He pulls a muscle.
Well, then trade Embiid and be over with it.
Well, that's
I don't want
To me, it sounds like bigger.
Embiid.
For Mike, it sounds like for you the bigger beef is actually Embiid. It's not Maxey.
Oh, no, I love Embiid, but I think we have 2 years to do something with him. That's all.
All right, the second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Hey, down at Great Bay, they got a lot of renovations, new outdoor patio, overlooking the first tee with fire pits. We saw that. Mike Carlin looks great.
That was beautiful.
New sound system and landscaping. They're working on a big outside deck with a view of the 18th green. They've got
for banquets.
For banquets. They've got completely renovated bunkers in the offseason, brand new pro shop. By the way, I saw Ryan Owen. I stopped in there the other day. I saw Ryan Owen. You see all the new apparel lines, including Fairway and Green, Stitch, Johnny O, and Doc Murphy. Completely renovated park dining room, weddings, award-winning culinary banquet staff, customized menus, seating up to 275 people. Book now. For more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. When you get down there, say hello to Radio Ron Ralston for us. He's doing a great job. All right, when we return, we'll continue with more here in the locker room with Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Henning, right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
Coming up on the next edition of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Coming up on Monday, we'll take a look back at the first 3 games of the Phillies Cardinals series in St. Louis and get you ready for the deciding game number 4. Flyers moves as free agency gets near. And don't forget, download the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app for your chance to win another great prize this week.
The Sports Bash, weekdays from 2 to 6 on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 2 locations on Bay Avenue in Summers Point and their new location at 43rd Street off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, offering a waterfront view of the bay in Summers Point and the ocean in Sea Isle. Plus, live music is featured 7 days a week at both The Point locations. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them online at dothepoint.com.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number 1. Hey, I'm Pete Thompson.
And I'm Billy Schwein.
Now listen, Billy, I know you're an Ocean City guy, but that's a dry town, right? Where are you going to go if you want to wet your whistle?
Pete, I've been going to Maynard's Cafe in Margate since Ronald Reagan first got into the White House.
You know what, Billy? I've been a fan of Maynard's a long time, too. Open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even late night.
And Pete, did you know they now have Sunday brunch? Maynard's Cafe, 9306 Amherst Avenue in Margate. Stop in for good times, great friends. They now have live music at the world-famous Starlight Garden.
Find them on the web at maynards-cafe.com or give them a call at 609-822-8423.
That's Maynard's Cafe in Margate, 9306 Amherst Avenue. We'll see you there.
Almost 3 million people use Navage to breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier. I'm Martin Hoke, and I invented Navage, the world's only nose cleaner that helps flush out airborne germs with powered suction. But what do doctors have to say about Navage? Here's Dr. Tonya Farmer, a board-certified ear, nose, and throat specialist.
Most airborne allergens and viruses enter through your nose. When that happens, it can cause congestion and irritation, and that just makes you feel miserable. You can get a cold, you can get flu, sinus infections, or even worse. Flushing your nose with a saline solution is the most effective way to flush all of those dangerous threats out of your nose. So now when patients come in my office, I tell them I highly recommend that you use Navage on a daily basis for overall good health and wellness.
And Navage is all natural and drug-free at Navage.com, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Bed Bath, and Target. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Belle Plaine Supply Gun Center is the only place to purchase all of your hunting and shooting needs. They are full-line Browning dealers, stocking a large selection of ammunition and firearms. Being hunters and shooters themselves is especially helpful to guide customers to make just the right selection. With the largest selection of Browning products and over 40 years of experience, a courteous sales and service staff await the first-time buyer, as well as the experienced hunter and shooter. Make your way to Belle Plaine Supply Gun Center, South Jersey's largest Browning dealer.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, Josh Hennig here. We'll do the Beach Patrol report at the bottom of the hour. We talked a little Sixers basketball, Phillies baseball, Sixers basketball. I want to address the text messenger. That's the person that sent a text message. I'm beating a dead horse with this Odubal Herrera. You know why? Because he is a dead horse. It's time to move on from him. If this team's going to thrive, and they got to cut down on mistakes, and he's the one that's a glaring.
If you're really thinking about moving forward,
you're going to move forward. You got to move on from him.
Guess what?
It's time.
The deadline's coming up August 1st. You can't do anything. But so within these next 2 weeks, if we're going to move him, he's going to move right now.
Right. Now, I mean, the Phillies lineup, top to bottom, this dark long ball Hall. Even though he's not, his average dropped a little bit. I mean,
there were two blasts.
He went over 4 last night.
Oh, I'm talking about the guy that hit the home runs last night.
Bomb.
Yeah, sorry about that. You got it?
Yeah, I'm just looking at. I'm just reading something. What I'm trying to say is, this Dark Hall though, he's exciting to have on the team.
Mm-hmm.
That same thing with like Maxey, that type of.
Energy
is infectious, Carlin.
Yeah, I know,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you look. Every team needs that. You want to get rid of Maxey,
and again, we go back to.
I know you got to get rid of something to get something, but
look what we're doing with that Harper on the field right now.
Right.
Okay. Instead of being 8-4, imagine we were 4-8, and we were saying season's done.
Yeah,
even if he comes back in September,
line, right?
Season's done.
It's a fine line, but
we're winning.
You're getting great pitching. Despite the fact that Nola didn't get the win the other night, that performance was unbelievable.
And the players know that.
Yes.
So the players know the next time he goes on, there's a confidence. Okay, all right, we screwed up this.
Sir Anthony Dominguez, in the last night when I was looking at the gun, because every time you throw a pitch, you'll see the speed, the type of pitch, and you also after it goes back, it shows you the number
the
of pitches.
One guy was 101, 99, 101.
But Sir Anthony last night was consistently 97, 98, 99.
Yeah.
All right, 1 mile an hour under, he's still the velocity.
The night before, that guy literally was 101.
Right. Alvarado. Yeah,
Alvarado.
So here's the thing, like Robbie Thompson is he's bullpen by committee, and it's working for him.
Oh, yeah.
But the guys know their role. I mean, he brought in Brad Hand
It's like
last
Harry.
night.
Harry knows his role.
Right. Harry knows his role. Harry Vanderslice.
Knows
He
his
knows
role.
his role. Coach Stephanie Gately said that, right?
Yes, she did.
But what is it, Carlin, with these guys? I mean, you know, I guess you get comfortable in a certain, you know, you're going to be called upon at a certain time of the game.
I think the Phillies have a really good clubhouse going right now. And I think when Harper went down, it was, hey, guys, these next 2 weeks are going to tell us if we're in this race or not.
By the way,
let's see what we can do.
Last Sunday, I had Dr. Nathan Bodine on the program, who is an orthopedic hand surgeon at Virtua, and he's in the know. And he described the 3 type of breaks specifically, but then he talked specifically about the third break, but he couldn't at that time. He couldn't say that he knew.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't say because he's not allowed to. But he said hypothetically this could be, and then it came out in the newspaper. He had 3 pins put in his hand, so he was right. And it's going to take every bit of 8 weeks.
Yeah,
to
so
get
we're
him
shooting
back.
for September 1st.
Right.
July and August, he's out.
Right. So the way the team's playing right now without Bryce Harper is very encouraging.
Yeah.
Because he's another guy. Like when I've said this to you before several times, Mike, when he was with the Nationals, I couldn't stand him. Right? I couldn't stand him.
Absolutely.
And then he comes to the Phillies and he's like,
right.
It's like you don't know somebody until you know somebody, right?
Yeah.
You know their personality. You know you don't know. Like I would only see like what national stuff's all like when he had the fight with who he had who he had to fight with the relief pitcher.
He went at it with him.
Yeah.
too.
I mean, it just like
some-
I don't know, it's just his attitude. We didn't know him. Now we know him. We
He
love
wasn't
him.
on our team.
He's on our team.
It's going to be like Tucker with the Sixers.
That's why when you talk about this D'Angelo for the Flyers coming in, you don't know what transpired. And like even with the Odubal Herrera, everybody gets a second and third chance, but until you know the person,
I
can't
think,
make it like.
I think I'm hoping July is going to be just as good as June. The players, again, I look at what's going on in the dugout. When someone hits a home run, they're a family, right? They're a family. Everybody's excited. The manager seems to be settling down.
You're still
He's
the
comfortable.
Pirates. We are family,
right? And I think it's hard. I think it's Harper literally saying, "Hey guys, I'm out 2 months.
You need somebody's got to pick it up,
but make it that we're in the running when I come back, and I'll be ready." And that's all they need to hear.
Brad Hand got his 4th save last night. So, like I said, it's bullpen by committee. All these guys are playing really well. If you look at up and down their lineup, I mean, their batting averages aren't collectively aren't individually aren't great, but collectively they're getting timely hits.
So we're coming up to August 1st, and I have needs for the Phillies.
All right, let me hear your
Do you have needs? You ready? Well,
I
we definitely need Harper back. Okay, so
Right.
I don't want to hear in August it's worse than what we thought, and it's that kind of. If he don't come back, I think we're in trouble. Okay, but I think the team can play really hard, thinking he's coming back.
Right.
Okay, that's A. I think we need a leadoff hitter. We should go out and get a leadoff hitter from a team that's out there that has one that's not in the running. We need a closer, and we need an outfielder that's just going to come in and play defense. In my mind.
So you wouldn't. Obviously, we do need another outfielder.
Got to have
preferably a center fielder.
Yeah. We need someone to be able to put in. Say we're winning 4-2 and we're going into the 7th inning. I need someone come off the bench and just. I don't care about you hitting. Just catch anything that comes your way in the outfield. And there's guys out there that can do that.
Hey, did I tell you about my winter watchdog?
No, tell me.
If you heard of New Jersey's premier vacant home management service, My Winter Watchdog, you know there's some worrisome thoughts that creep into your mind every time you hear of a storm coming and the daunting task of driving down the shore to check on the house hours of time on the road, or if you're away for the winter and you're Florida. Let My Winter Watchdog be your eyes and ears with their 15-point inspection checklist. They offer a full menu of maintenance and improvement services. Owner Debbie McGonigal and her team of property caretakers are professional, licensed, bonded, and insured. So don't let the winter worry you. They'll give your house that lived-in look. That's My Winter Watchdog. Go to mywinterwatchdog.com or give them a call at 267-202-1869. That's 267-202-1869. Or send Debbie an email, Debbie at My Winter Watchdog. Now, I think that the Eagles, Jason Kelsey was in Sea Isle last week. And
he brought his brother
Jordan,
too.
Yeah,
his brother was
Jordan Mailata was there.
Yeah,
did you see the crowd that was on hand?
Yeah,
Eagles.
The Eagles. You could say one Eagle's going to be on the boardwalk in Atlantic City, and there'll be 1,000 people there waiting for him.
So this is
not more.
This is a football area.
Yeah.
Right. Their first love is football, and hopefully we'll have some big news about what we're going to be doing during the football season coming up soon.
Yeah.
But the Eagles reign supreme in this town. This team has
all the pieces.
All the pieces now.
All the pieces.
And I'm going to ask you this because last week, Miles Sanders came out and said this is an all-star team. And Brad Quast, our own Brad Quast, said the players don't care about that. So that's not bulletin board material.
Yeah.
In the middle of summer, like people in Dallas are up, people they don't pay attention to what Miles Sanders is saying. And you want him to say something like that. Just people overreact, right?
Yeah.
But who's the inspirational leader of this team? Like we said, Bryce Harper is
for the Eagles.
Yeah. Who's going to be? I think it's Kelsey.
I was going to say it's to me it's
Like-
probably Kelsey.
The guy you already named is Kelsey for sure.
Well, yeah, but I mean, all right, who? So give me. He's one. Who's 1A? Like Bryce Harper.
You need a defensive guy.
I think.
You need a Dawkins. Remember when we used to have Dawkins? There was no. He was it. You need like a strong linebacker or someone that's
Someone with
get in
personality on
someone's face.
defense.
I mean,
Just
usually you would
nasty.
say Brandon Graham, but he was injured half of last year.
Well, he could. I like that, Josh.
Yeah.
I think those two
He could
guys
be
will
it.
still be the.
A lot of people have said that Brandon Graham is the heart of the Eagles defense.
How about Jordan Mailata though? You know what? For a big guy, he's charismatic. He's sick. Did you see him? What show did he do that? He did America's Got Talent.
The
The
Masked
Masked
Singer.
Singer. That's it.
Guy.
Did
I
you see
can't-
that?
No.
He's pretty good, Josh.
I did see it, yes.
Yeah, so you watched it.
Well, you're not.
I can't watch
He
it.
sang
No, I
really
watched
well,
the
man.
highlights.
Right.
The people that the people. What's the girl's name? The blonde. What's her name? She's
Billy, you're asking the wrong guy
yeah.
over here.
Well, anyway, the judges. All right, they could not when he popped out of the mask, out of his costume. They couldn't believe it was him. I couldn't believe it was him.
I can't wait to see Jordan Davis. I really do. I'm excited for him.
Remember we saw him at the
Right,
Maxwell.
and that's probably why, because now I feel I have a personal connection.
Right,
to him.
right.
Watching this guy 30 feet away,
He's got that
walking
big,
towards me,
infectious
and
smile.
he's getting bigger and bigger. And it's
It was
like when he walked by, I was like looking up at him,
like an eclipse.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? The
And
lights
smile. Yeah,
it
remember
got dark when he walked by. Like it got dark in the room because he covered the lights.
Yeah, he was like a 12-year-old kid. Just I'm here. Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's go.
His
Where we
smile
gonna
is
go?
really
Yeah.
infectious. He's got
I
like
can't wait to see what he's like on the field.
He might be that character. Because then even in the press conference, he was kind of like joking around
Yeah.
with the reporters. But that's what all these teams.
All
need.
going to come down to the quarterback, like it does when everybody
Yeah,
on
'cause
every
this is a
team.
quarterback's
All
league.
going to come down to him. Let's see. But he's got all the pieces.
All right. The second hour of the locker was brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. Great Bay is an award-winning private golf club where you are greeted by name. It's home of the 3-hour and 58-minute round. They have social memberships are now available, starting at $25 a month. You can book a wedding. You know that is such a picturesque place to have a wedding, Carlin. And now with the fire pits overlooking the first tee, they have that back deck overlooking the 18th hole.
Yeah. I don't mean to jump in, but certain country clubs, they feel like that little snooty atmosphere.
Not there.
Not there. You walk in, everybody's friendly,
Yes.
everybody's exciting.
From the starters to the staff inside.
You park your car, you're walking in, people are waving.
Starts at the top with Radio Ron Ralston.
Just a great place.
Timmy Stover, Ryan Owen, Kevin
Food's fabulous.
Kelly's down there.
Yeah.
So for more information, go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. Friends, let me tell you about Maserati, the main line, located just minutes from downtown Philadelphia. They offer a client-focused car buying experience designed to exceed all expectations and invite you to stop and see the area's largest selection of new Maseratis, including the sporty Ghibli midsize sedan or the class-leading Levante, the only SUV worthy being called a Maserati. Maserati, the mainline, also leads the nation in certified pre-owned sales and has the highest quality like new Maseratis available on the market. Your experience does not end at the point of a sale, as Maserati, the mainline, offers free pickup and delivery for scheduled service appointments and provides a new Maserati loaner car. So be audacious. Call my good friend Michael Pileggi at RDS Auto Group today at 484-804-4800. That's 484-804-4800, or visit them online anytime at motml.com. Of course, the sportsbook Consigliere, now that he's superstar, he's going to have to be driving a Maserati.
Yeah.
All right.
If he drives at all, it'll be a limo.
Yeah, it would be the limo. All right, when we return, it's the Beach Patrol Report. You're listening to Locker with Billy Schwein and Mike Carlin right here on 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
This summer,
0-2 on the way. Swinging a high fly. This is blasted out to deep right center field. Forget about it. Bryce Harper.
We plan on giving South Jersey something cool, because it's going to be a hot one.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, elevated the heater at 96 to get out of the inning. Heck of a job by Zach Wheeler.
Your official station for Summer at the Shore. 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee, those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hi, I'm Aaron Beta, inviting you to visit my Golf and Sport Performance Club in Summers Point. No matter what the sport, we'll design a program to help you feel and play your best. Our Golf Performance Zone features 2 state-of-the-art golf simulators featuring TrackMan and Foresight technology. Enjoy massage therapy, assisted stretching, and sport-specific training.
That's Aaron Beta's Golf and Sports Performance Club. Call 609-788-4661 or visit gsfitness.com for your free assessment.
Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza, the pizza you're gonna love. It's got the freshest taste that you'll find any place. Randazzo's Pizza, there's one right nearby. Randazzo's Pizza, Randazzo's Pizza. It's a pizza like you've never had before. Eat it or take it home, no matter where you roam. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Why would you call anyone else besides Randazzo's Pizzeria and Family Restaurant, 34th and Asbury Avenue in Ocean City. Open year-round, 7 days a week, offering free delivery on the whole island and to the beach. Pizza, pasta, salads, entrees, subs, paninis, and wraps. Voted best of the shore. Call 814-1600, 814-1600.
Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find. Randazzo's Pizza, the tastiest you'll find.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com. I'll see you there.
Every search you make, every click you take, they'll be watching you.
Tired of companies like Google and Facebook watching everything you do online? There's actually a simple solution. DuckDuckGo. It's an all-in-one privacy app with a built-in private search engine, web browser, one-click data clearing, email protection, and more, all for free. Download the app today and get the most comprehensive privacy protection with the push of a button. DuckDuckGo. Privacy simplified.
Now, more of The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the 97.3 ESPN free mobile app.
All right, we're back here in the locker room. Billy Schwein, Mike Carlin, 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app. Now it's time for the Beach Patrol Report, brought to you by the GroundHogs Moving Company. Looking to move soon? Leave your worries behind and the heavy lifting to the GroundHogs Moving Company. for a good price without any drama. A team of family-friendly, professional young men that will respect your mom more than a moving company. GroundHogs is second to none when it comes to handling your move, clean out, or furniture delivery with care. Call Biagio Consigliere at 856-689-0239. That's 856-689-0239, or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Now, last night, Carlin, I attended the Longport Mike McGrath Memorials in Longport, New Jersey, where the Absecon Island Beach Patrols, Brigantine, Atlantic City, Ventnor, Margate, and Longport. The Cape May County Championships were down there in Wildwood Crest, and they had all the Southern Beach Patrols, starting with Ocean City and ending with Cape May. And we are in full swing.
We're in it.
Now, you can feel it, all the press of Atlantic City's down there, Guy Gargan. The crowd isn't as big as it will be.
It's building.
But what's fun about this, it's the first race, and you get to see all the familiar faces and all some new faces, like Shawn Blair from Atlantic City. He wins the singles for Atlantic City in the Mike McGrath Memorials. He's basically a new face, and it's good to see new blood.
So you have your old timers looking around saying, who's that?
Who's coming up next?
That?
Who's that?
Yeah.
And it was great. We had the opportunity to see Dan Adams was down there and a whole lot of other people that we get to see, but it's starting to build the momentum. And then, of course, Captain Ed Schneider of the Wildwood Beach Patrol, he has a couple interviews that he sent in from the Cape May counties.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing: the swimming's been super competitive. The Tepper boys have been dominant, but now Longport has their own, another one coming out of nowhere. They have actually two: Mason Boucher and Megan Fox of Atlantic City High School fame.
Yeah,
she had a great year, and she's continuing. She's beating the boys. So down in Cape May, though, Avalanche got Nolan Grisbaum. He's another exceptional.
Ocean City. I actually know him personally.
Of course, Avalanche swept. They had Eric Wolf. He won the singles, and we'll be getting, everybody's gonna be coming together, starting the Atlantic City Classic. So
I'll be there next time.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun. So last night I'm at the Longports, and Sean Duffy and Mike McGrath, who these guys are studs. They've won numerous races. They're the team to beat. So I had an opportunity to interview Mike McGrath and Sean Duffy. All right, we're here with Mike McGrath, Sean Duffy, Longport. Congratulations on the first win of the season, the Mike McGrath Memorials, and I know this means a lot to you, Mike.
Always. It's nice to win on your home territory when it's named after your father. That was a long one. We made it pretty long.
I asked Chief Prez, those flags, I couldn't even see the flag, Sean.
Yeah. Some races are a little shorter than others. We just want to try to make it close to the South Jersey distance, which is 14 to 16 minutes. My brother just told us our time was 16:09, so right about there,
Congratulations, first big race of the season. Many more to come. You guys, you're not even huffing and puffing, Mike McGrath.
I am. I got a heartburn like a mother. We've been doing it a long time. It doesn't get any easier. It probably gets tougher the older we get.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
So I talked to Mike McGrath after the race, off the mic, and they had a big lead when they turned the flag. They were like 35, 45 seconds ahead of the next crew, the Seville brothers from Brigantine, Joe and Jack Seville. And I said to them the same thing, like, the flags are so far out, Mike, you couldn't even see them.
Were you in the water?
I get down there, get my feet. My feet
I could actually hear the waves behind the interview. I'm like, how close are you to the water?
They gave me great access because I get them right out of the boat. So I had an opportunity to speak with the second place finishers, Joe and Jack Seville. So we're here with the second place finishers, Jack and Joe Seville, the Seville brothers. Nice race. Long. I couldn't even see the flags. It looked like it was a long race.
Yeah, you didn't even know where the flags were either. We just got lost out there. So far, I didn't know which way the land was.
Hey, Joe, how long have you guys been rowing together?
This is our second year together. We're hoping to come back strong this year.
What do you think you learned after the first race today, Jack?
We've been really working on our layback, and I think that's what did us, making this go pretty fast.
Atlantic City got drilled by a big wave. There was some swell out there, Joe.
Yeah, there were some big waves out there. You just got to catch your own quick.
How much does experience mean in this type of race?
All experience. Oh, yeah. It's a little bit, experience a little bit left.
You know, every year you guys go up against guys like, McGrath and Duffy, Gowdy. Yeah, you guys got some tough competition, but you fared well pretty good here today.
Thank you.
So those guys, I mean, they were like 35 seconds behind. I asked Mike McGrath, like, when you get that far ahead, do you take it easy? No, he said no. He said you keep working on your, like, as if you're in. He said because anybody can catch you. You remember you're dealing with Mother Nature too.
One wave.
You get one big wave and you can blow by everybody.
Yeah.
You can have 3 or 4 bow legs on somebody.
Because it has nothing to do with times, right? It's just whoever wins the race.
Right. It has nothing to do with times, but you're competing against other competitors and Mother Nature.
Do you know the answer to this question? Is it harder when you're in a boat you're going out or coming in?
I think it's harder going out because especially if there's rough seas.
What was last night like?
There were some swells coming in. That's what I said. Coming in, if you're a good boat,
you catch it.
Spirit, you catch it. You can make up that time. All right. So then the swim and the Longport Beach Patrol has been dominant because of the Tepper boys over the last several years. But Longport's got another 2 good swimmers. They've got Mason Boucher and Megan Fox came in 1 and 2. So let's play Mason first. Hey, we're talking with Mason Boucher of Longport, continuing the tradition. Just won the Longport Mike McGrath Memorial Swim. Congratulations!
Thank you so much. That was really hard. That was fun.
You have a lot to live up to, man. Following the Tepper brothers.
Yeah, Tepper's really fast, and we got to make sure we're getting in the water training every day. We got 3 really good swimmers right here. One's coming in right now, and we're hoping to follow what they did last year.
What was your strategy going out? There's some big swells coming in today.
I was trying to get out there as fast as I could. I just turned that flag and then just head it home as hard as I could. Hopefully catch a wave in too.
How excited are you? Then your first win, first big race of the season.
That's really nice, especially when I see my 2 other teammates come in. That was super cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
See, and I'm talking. Like, I go right up to them. And like I said, these guys give me great access and gals. Mm-hmm. I go right up to them as soon as they get out of the water because I want that.
They're huffing and puffing.
Yeah, you want to hear that, right? It's good radio. And then the reason why you hear people in the background is because people are still coming in.
Yeah.
All right, now Megan Fox, very impressive. She was right behind Mason, and she's beating the boys. She beat a lot of the guys. So let's go ahead and play Megan Fox interview. So we're here with Megan Fox, another Longport swimmer who finished second. Congratulations, Megan.
Thank you.
Megan, what's it like competing against the guys here? I mean, pretty competitive race for you to come in second. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely competitive, but I do a lot of my club training with the boys, so it's not much different than my training is.
How much ocean swimming do you do in preparation for this race?
Before this race, I probably did like 10 open water swims. At this point, because the water's been cold, so I haven't been able to swim every day.
Great picture of Megan Fox in the press of Atlantic City. She's cut, man. She's got some.
Is she?
She's very muscular, and obviously she's powering through that water. Now, a newcomer to the scene, Shawn Blair, Atlantic City singles, big dude. He Mike McGrath and Margate.
Looks like a swimmer.
No, he's big. He's huge. Mike,
but aren't swimmers like 6'2",
he's got,
shoulders?
Yeah, but he's muscular. He's big,
is he?
Dude. Yeah. Let's play. He came in first. He won the singles. Shawn Blair. Shawn Blair with a big win in the Mike McGrath Memorial races. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. That was a hard race. Everyone out here did a great job. I want to thank Longport for having this. I want to thank Team AC for helping me get through all this. A lot of hard competition in AC. They pushed me very hard, pushed my brother hard, everything.
You last couple of years, you've been coming on. You're beat Mike McGrath and a couple other. I mean, it's a big race for you guys.
Yeah, they're all very good. It's a great experience racing against these guys. They have so much experience, so much to learn from them. I'm just happy to be here.
What about the swells? There's some big swells coming in. Mike McGrath, he got hit going out. I think they collided with Margate, but when you turn the flag, you had a nice size lead.
Yeah, I did have a nice size lead, but there's plenty of waves to hump out there. I knew it was still anyone's race. So short, anyone could shoot at the end and lose the race. I'm just happy I was able to walk away with the win.
Yeah, not only going against those guys, you're going against Mother Nature.
Yeah, exactly. I try to get out as much as possible and practice in big waves just so I can know what to do when it happens and comes.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Thank you very much.
So that was the Longport interviews. Now, we had Captain Ed Schneider of the Wildwood Beach Patrol down there at the Cape May County Title Championships, and he had an opportunity to interview Mia Gallagher, a swimmer.
We are here at the 2022 Cape May County Championships with female paddleboarder Mia Gallagher from Ocean City. Mia, how'd your race go out there tonight?
Yeah, it was super fun. This is my first lifeguard race because I'm a rookie this year at Ocean City, and I just had so much fun out there. The girls were all really good, and I'm just happy to come away with the win.
Again, this is Ed Schneider with ESPN 97.3. Some locker room talk at the Cape May County Lifeguard Championship.
And Ed did a great job down there. You know, the one thing is the paddleboard is not. They only have three. When you get to the Margate Memorials and the South Jersey Lifeguard Championships, it's just the three races. You have the singles, doubles, and the swim.
Gotcha.
All right. Now, Nolan Grisbaum won the swim for Avalanche, and he's a swimmer. He's going to be
I've seen him win a lot of races.
So the competition is getting stiff. He also Ed had an opportunity to interview Sea Isle City's Corbin King. Let's go ahead and play that one.
We're here with Sea Isle's Corbin King, who just won the paddleboard competition at the 2022 Cape May County Championships. Corbin, how was the race tonight? What were you thinking?
I was really excited to race. I competed last year, and I finished middle of the pack. I've been training over the off season, and it's good to see things finally paying off. I was really excited.
This is Ed Schneider reporting for The Locker Room at 97.3 ESPN.
All right, Ed did a great job. You hear the horn going off.
Yeah.
Listen, you can feel it. You can feel it, the momentum build. And it's going to be a lot of fun as we continue with the Beach Patrol Report, which is brought to you by the GroundHogs Moving Company. Looking to move soon? Leave your worries behind and the heavy lifting to the GroundHogs Moving Company. For a good price, without any drama, a team of family-friendly, professional young men that will respect your mama more than a moving company. GroundHogs is second to none when it comes to handling your move, clean out, or furniture delivery with care. Call Biagio Pasicchia at 856-689-0239. That's 856-689-0239, or check them out on Facebook and Instagram. You know, Carlin, we're getting older. We always have stuff we have to carry in and out of the house or clean up. You get who can I call? You call your friends. No. I got a dentist appointment.
Yeah, my back hurts.
My back hurts. I hurt my toe.
Yeah, can't get out of bed.
Now you knew to call the GroundHogs Moving Company. All right. Second hour of the Locker Room is brought to you by the Great Bay Country Club, where it's not just golf, it's fun. Make Great Bay Country Club your club. For more information on how to become a member, get a social. Memberships are now available at $25 a month. All right. You want to book a wedding with their winning culinary and banquet staff, customized menus, seating up to 275 people. Book now. Go to greatbay.com or give them a call at 609-927-5071. Great Bay Country Club in Summers Point, New Jersey. See why it's always a great day at Great Bay. And, of course, Radio Ron Ralston, he's the main man down there. Ryan Owen, Kevin Kelly, and the whole host of support staff. They are phenomenal. All right, when we return, we will wrap it up. You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim and Mike Carlin right here, 97.3 ESPN and the mobile app.
This weekend on Major League Baseball on ESPN Radio.
And it's gone! Aaron Judge keeps them on their feet.
It's the next chapter in one of the fiercest rivalries in all of sports, as Aaron Judge and the New York Yankees head to Fenway Park to face Xander Bogaerts and the Boston Red Sox. The Yankees and Red Sox. Coverage begins today at 6:30 Eastern and tomorrow at 6 Eastern.
Listen to Major League Baseball on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical. They're number one.
You want the best Mexican food in South Jersey? Go to Red's Jersey Mex.
Hey, this is Reds. Come visit us at 11th and Haven in Ocean City, New Jersey, where we have been cooking up the best Mexican food, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, fajitas, enchiladas, Jersey fresh salads, and so much more since 2004 using only the finest ingredients available.
That's right. Go to Red's Jersey Mex. Call for takeout at 609-399-2272 or dine in. That's Red's Jersey Mex, 11th and Haven in Ocean City, 609-399-2272 or Red'sJerseyMex.com. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Red's Jersey Mex Cafe.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Hi, this is Billy Schwein. I'm here to tell you about the insurance doctor. If you have an insurance claim, don't call the insurance company first. Call the insurance doctor. You wouldn't go to court without your lawyer or an IRS audit without your accountant. Then don't call a claim without the doctor. Tell them, Baldy.
Brian Baldinger here. When you want to maximize your insurance settlement, call the insurance doctor at 856-874-8377 or check out their website, insurancedoctorllc.com. They work for me. They'll work for you. Tell them Baldy sent you.
Looking good, Mrs. Dubs.
The head groundskeeper at Thad's Golf Course just retired.
We need to find someone in the next 2 weeks. Someone with botany and management experience.
He needs a replacement because the greens are already looking a little rough.
Aeration. They need to know it all.
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. You can schedule and conduct virtual interviews all from your employer dashboard. Earn up to $500 in sponsored job credits by interviewing on Indeed. Visit Indeed.com/credit. Terms and conditions apply.
The city, Atlantic City. It's a fine place to enjoy life until somebody breaks the law. That's where we come in.
We promote Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City, because they know
It's a crime to pay more than a dime. Every vehicle, one dime down.
even if you have credit problems.
We checked out the competition. Sir, how much do we need for a down payment?
Well, 2,000 down should do it.
Book 'em.
Wait, what are you doing? Every vehicle should be one dime down. But that's only at Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City. And they got that credit amnesty.
If you bring home $350 a week, you could get up to $25,000 in credit.
25 grand with only one dime down. Even the new Outlander with third row seating?
Yes, sir.
The all-new Springfield Mitsubishi Atlantic City.
In Pleasantville.
They service all makes and models.
Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com.
Springfield Mitsubishi AC.com.
New 22 Mirage 16 Ford, dime down, $249 a month for 72 months at 3% APR plus tax tag title to qualified buyers.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schwein on 97.3 ESPN and the free 97.3 ESPN mobile app.
We're back here. A couple minutes left. The Phillies 2:15 start today. Kyle Gibson on the mound. Carlin, what do you got on Gibson?
He's got to bounce back.
Back to back home runs his last start against the Cardinals.
Four straight home runs.
Well, they changed their rotation around to try to give him an extra day of rest.
Yeah.
You're not on that.
That's not the reason why they did.
Well, because also they're going to Toronto, and
Correct.
there's a few players I don't think that are vaccinated.
Well, okay, so
they didn't actually come out.
I'm
and say
glad
that.
you brought this up because I've been trying to bring this up during the week, and I don't think people want to hear me when I explain this. It's not that the guys are or are not vaccinated, okay? The problem is that Canada is one of the few countries left in the world that has these hyper strict vax rules that you have to be what they call current, quote unquote. So I have a couple people I know who live in Canada. They've explained to me that Canada, what they're trying to like pull off on everybody is that, well, it doesn't matter if you have the shot. How current are you?
Right.
So like literally they have to approve whether the way you decide to take care of your medical situation meets their standards.
Big government.
I'm glad I don't live in Canada.
I know, right?
Just go and visit.
I just got a phone call during the break. Buddies of mine. It's cool.
From Canada?
No. Well, I used to work at U.S. Airways.
Okay. Sorry,
every once in a while I get phone calls. People that drive it down, they forget that I'm on the air. Oh, they hear my voice and they go nuts.
Good.
Jimmy Reardon and Joe Barrett, Hat Man, they used to call him. Down at Wildwood.
Yeah.
Wildwood's. You're gonna have the Wildwood. Rides are
I
great
do.
down there.
I don't go to Boardwalk.
not for
a
the
couple
ride.
good restaurants, couple good bars I like down there. You ever go to 2 Mile Landing down there?
The north end of the island. Is that the north end of the island?
It's.
I got to call my boy Louis Capella. He lives down there.
He'll know 2 Mile
He'll know.
Landing.
He knows. He goes. Those guys go out to all the hot spots down there.
You know what? It was bad. Josh, I was listening to the show yesterday, and they were talking about Baltimore Grill.
Yeah, we went there.
And I caught the very end. All I heard was Baltimore Grill, and I feel bad for him. And I'm like, oh my God, what happened? So I sent him a text. I said, what did I miss? Can you believe someone stole furniture from outside?
Are you serious?
Brand new furniture.
Yeah, they stole all of the outdoor seating and umbrellas.
Remember how
and
nice they
everything.
Put it in a truck.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking to
Well,
myself.
they close late. I mean, they close at what? 4
Here
in the
they
morning?
are trying to do their best to stay, and they're doing a great job with the restaurants.
Right.
Here they're trying to make Atlantic City better, and someone steals their brand new furniture. Wow. I mean, it's just crazy.
Yeah, Tony's Baltimore Grill. The article is on the 973 ESPN.com website, but apparently they're giving out a reward if anybody can find out who did this.
Yeah, get tournament. Hey, let's go to Randazzo's for lunch.
We could do that.
See Joe Pop.
Joe
Talk
Pop.
about good food.
Yeah.
34th Street.
What are you gonna have? What are you gonna have?
Well, you know what? I might have to get a chicken cheesesteak wrap because I love them. He puts those
you like the hot peppers.
those ghost peppers.
Yeah, you like the ghost peppers.
But he put some last time. He put too many on, burnt my head off.
Yeah, I was there for that one.
We'll go see Joe Pop.
Yeah.
Randazzo's. Everybody should get down there. We'll be there for lunch. All right. Great show today. I want to thank Dave, the Sportsbook Consigliere, Dave Sharapan. Want to thank Captain Ed Schneider for getting his interviews, and of course all the people that we talked to from the races. Congratulations. Tomorrow we got Tommy Green. Pete Thompson's back in the studio with me tomorrow. On the Mound with Tommy Green, brought to you by Aaron Beatty's GSF Golf and Performance Center. We're going to be also talking to Don Rankin, former Wildwood Beach Patroller, who's going to be rowing for the gentleman, the lifeguard that lost his life last year. All right. Thanks for making Saturday the locker room part of your Saturday, because nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Schweiner. Let's go Phillies, and we'll be back at it tomorrow, 10 a.m. to noon, right here on 97.3 ESPN.